That's the beauty of Jaguars.
Hi there guys, and welcome back once again to the channel. So in today's episode we're going to be heading over to a place called Newby Hall in Yorkshire to attend an event that's been hosted by the Jaguar Enthusiast Club. Now I don't know too much about the club myself. My dad's a member of it and has been for a number of years, and it was him that told me about this event that's happening today and asked me if I wanted to come along. He's told me a little bit of the background behind it. So they're expecting around about 1,000 Jaguars at least turning up today, which sounds fantastic. And the reason why they're expecting some big numbers is it's this year that the Jaguar brand is celebrating 100 years. Back in 1922, I had a bit of a read up of this. They were working alongside a company called Swallow and helping with building sidecars for motorcycles. So that's when the brand actually came about. It wasn't until about 1935 that they didn't start actually making mass production Jaguars. But 100 years old for the actual Jaguar brand itself, which is fantastic. So hopefully that will mean that there will be, plenty of cars turning up. If we do see at least 1,000, it'll be amazing. The venue itself looks really nice as well. So yeah, looking forward to it. Now I'm actually driving back after my 5th day of my block of 5 of night shifts. So I'm a little bit tired, but the adrenaline's pumping and I'm really looking forward to it. Now we're not going to be taking my car, we're just going to be going in my dad's. Reggie I was planning to have him come with us as well today, but because the temperatures are expecting to be hitting around about 35 degrees, I've decided that I'm not going to take him, which I'm a little bit gutted about because I think he would have enjoyed it. But I think the temperature's going to be just too much for him, so he won't be coming along. But hopefully me and my dad will still have a really good day. We'll see hopefully lots of cars, lots of Jaguars, and yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy the video as well. So just got to get back home, wait for my dad to come and pick us up, and then we'll set off, and yeah, hopefully we'll have a good one.
That is looking very nice.
Look at it. Say the signage is clear and not confusing. I don't think I'll go along with that statement.
We're going to see come across some cattle in a minute.
To the right. What are we doing? Following the Mini? There's nothing.
What the hell?
Well, it's too weird, this. Isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Follow that Jaguar. Right. Thank you.
is Wapiti, and it is the Austin 7 Swallow. And of course, underneath there, one of the most amazing and pivotal moments in British motor history is of course, the Ford Motor Company. They're all together, they've already worked out how to make an affordable vehicle on the production line. So there is a big change now in the Swallow Coach Building Company. They're now in Fonthill, in Coventry, and it was getting too expensive to move materials from the Midlands to the base in Blackpool. Furthermore, Sir William Lyons has done a deal with his mate, John Black, of the Standard Motor Company. Values for money. Can you imagine what that must have meant in the 1930s at a time when very few people could afford any sort of car? That beautiful SS1 with that wonderful aero back on it, which we'll find out a little bit more about in a moment. The Jaguar Donor Heritage Trust own this car. And yes, so William Walmsley is now pretty much out of the picture. And SS cars, I mentioned Sir John Black, of course, from the Standard Motor Company. But we do think that SS really does this one is referring to a standard Swallow. Because of course, underneath that wonderful custom coach built by work of Swallow, underneath there is the Standard Motor Company engine and running gear. And very difficult to find a reverse gear, I think,
Push it back.
Oh! And the dad's helping.
So I'm going to go, ladies and gentlemen, by the way.
Oh dear.
But this car uses 15 horsepower, 6-cylinder side-valve standard engine in the SS1 6-cylinder Ford. It actually manages to generate 68 horsepower with that 6-cylinder. Of course, the engine for the It'll be interesting to hear Michael Quinn's take a little bit later on when we interview him. This, ladies and gentlemen, is an SS 1.5 litre. This is a very, very special car, an ash-framed construction on this car. And this particular one is very, very nice. Stay with us for now. At the wheel. Of course, he set to work on engine development with a new man that had been brought into the company. They pitched him black with a brown interior. It was raced on a variety of occasions. In 1948, at the motor show, they launched the XK120, and it was a car that wasn't supposed to go into production at all. It was really a car to showcase what William Haynes had been busy with over the past few years. It was the twin-cam XK engine, but the public was so enthralled by these amazing curvaceous shapes, the shapes that Malcolm Sayer and Ken using the it went on to race and rally really, really successfully. It travelled to France for a Le Mans test session where Jaguar works driver Tony Robb broke the lap record in 5.5, Killed over 80 people. Fantastic, just listen to it. Now this is in the Queen Mum's very own specified colour of claret red, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the car that she specifically specified herself. She used it for a very, very long time, and it was full of a lot of action. In 1955, and those Mark 7 experts among from 1955 until 1973, when she replaced it with the XJ12. This is part of the Jaguar story. During 1966, William Lyons fancied a bit of Daimler. Of course, he'd already been using the factory for a long time. It got more sumptuous inside with extra trim work. They had wind-up windows, all sorts of modern accoutrements like that. And one of my favourite pictures of the XJ150.
Gives us a chance to have a look at it a bit closer there, doesn't it? Oh dear.
Next car, that's we all do it. We all do it together. 3, 2, 1, next car please. 3, 2, 1.
Next car, please. Oh, hey! Yeah!
Salvadori driving Mark 1 in what was the very beginnings of granted now with the likes of the BMW M cars and others, but Jaguar started this way back in the 1950s. This was a sports saloon car in which you could take the children and the relatives, that had over 200 horsepower. All treated. And excellent, we have the XK150 running. Just stay there, don't break down again. because that was where Jaguar were not only focused to increase their sales, to make sure that their company could survive, but at the time it also allocated them steel from the government. Of the E-Type to meet the journalists, and the journalists were so excited that they got booked out with all of their test rides. The S-Type got a little bit bigger and longer towards the end of the 60s. They had the 420 and then the 420G, which was simply beautiful big cars that are markedly in smaller saloons. And it was smaller saloons. Launched in 1969.
It is pretty.
With Mark 1 version of the XJ6, the model would run all the way an incredible run of success for the XJ6 in various guises through the years. And this is a very special XJ6, one final E-Type, showing how beautiful the last of the Series 3 runouts were. This is the V12 version that I mentioned before. Was launched with a big hurrah with Norman Lewis driving XJ13 around the Highlands. And really was the fastest and most performance version of the E-Type. It was leaving the big family of British Leyland vehicles. The Jaguar company had gone on its own, and under Sir John Egan was looking to revive itself, modernise its lineup, and crucially improve quality. Also, Sir John Egan was so honestly doing with the XJ13 without we were truly ready for it, and it was built between 86 and 1994, officially unveiled in October of 86, and this was the XJ40 used by Staffordshire Police. Give them a big hand. That's why all the cars on our moving motor show have been going so slowly. Now I understand. And it was initially leased in the June of 2002 on a 4-year lease, and he purchased it off the lease company, and he said the only thing that's gone wrong with it is that he wants on what Ford called their CB132 platforms. Then later on this iteration, the XK arrived in 2011. Wonderful story about this car. And what a car it is. It looks fast, it is fast, and it sounds phenomenal. We'll hear it in just a moment. Of course, launched in 2013. True successor to the E-Type, XJL of course, with the 3-litre V6 engine in it. And Jaguar felt really the XJL was another new upgrade that they needed a new car to bring up. This is the auto car. Of course, the LR in JLR, Land Rover, had been used on Range Rovers. TWR XJS that won the European Touring Car Championship in 1984. second and 5 first places. Fantastic. What a piece of Jaguar history. What a noise, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it fire up. The V12 of the XJS that won in 1981. For the TWR XJS. A man by the name of William Lyon, who was only just out of his teenage by the way, wonderful first car in the streets of Blackpool, flat William wanted to down and said, I'd like to buy one of those.
Yeah, it's possible. Try to speed it up.
And we start at the very beginning.
There's loads of people walking in and out there. I don't know if they've got a cafe in there or what. There's people constantly walking in and out.
And 4 cylinders, of course, 747 cc, eyebrow engine, and up now, an enormous.
Which bottom did you say, white here or?
Sorry. That's all right.
I hope he's not filming this bit. Yeah, it's going in penthouse. It's alright, I'll speed up and shower him in gravel.
That'd look good.
Gallon, 2 gallon. Watch your back.
What a car. What a car.
Give it a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. forest through the trees here at Newby Hall. We have an absolute amazing piece. Let's make loads of noise for this very noisy car. Ladies and gentlemen, the European Touring Car Championship winning car, Tom Walkinshaw, Win Percy from 1984, the HJS.
And what a way to polish that off. Fantastic. It's nuts, isn't it? Absolutely mental.
Has come rolling for the carry.
Right then guys, that was the Jaguar Enthusiasts Club car meet at Newby Hall. And my car won't start. Typical. Start motor's gone again. Right, okay, so just want to wrap the video up. So massive thanks of course to everybody at Jaguar Owners Club for putting together quite an unbelievable meet, to everybody at Newby Hall as well, and everybody that helped, all the supporting staff and everybody that assisted on the day, all the marshals and everyone else, just to make the day as good as it was. Thank you ever so much, very much for that. And to everybody of course that brought their cars. What a huge collection there was. I reckon there probably was about 1,000 that turned up today. There were some unbelievable vehicles on show. It was so nice to see so many Jaguars out there helping with that centennial, you know, the event of 100 years of the Jaguar brand. So massive thanks to everybody that turned up with their cars. Really appreciate it. So nice one, guys. Right, okay, if you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Any comments you want to put forward, be greatly appreciated. Please feel free to check out all my social media platforms. Details of those in the description below. My email address is of course in there as well if you want to get into contact with me for anything. And if you want to support my channel, then just please hit the subscribe button. All the support that you can give towards the channel is greatly appreciated. So yeah, if you want to do that, then please do so. Right, I'm going to need to get my stick and mallet out now to give my starter motor a whack before I can put the car back on the drive. So until next time, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching and continuing to support us as ever in this very hot day. And I shall see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Cheers now. See you later. Bye-bye. give the old girl a kick at times. That's the beauty of Jaguars.